And we're back. So it's been a while since the last update. This last change was pretty intricate and required me to rewrite my code a couple of times for the select tool. Essentially now the mouse actions are all kind of state driven, and there's a bunch of different flags that it looks for in order to kind of figure out what behavior we're going to actually do with the mouse, kind of based on context. So now when we select things, they get added to a selection pool and they're highlighted in orange when they're part of that pool. So as you can see, if we hold down shift and click things, they get added to it. We can also draw a box and select things within it. Once those things are highlighted, we can manipulate them as one, and we can also remove things from the selection by clicking anywhere. We can also, I think I mentioned, add and remove by clicking. So it's been pretty complicated. I'm happy with where it is right now. At least the path that I'm going down now, the way that the code is more robust, and the way that it's state driven and using the flags in order to dictate the behavior, it is actually simpler overall. And yeah, another thing that I'm considering is how this editor will play into the whole building of levels. It may not be as complicated as this. Obviously, drawing the line from scratch is a fair bit of work, and there's probably simpler ways to go about it, like deciding in advance how long each trace line should be and where the notes are on it, and then just modifying the curves and points to shape it. Trying to draw it from scratch without understanding where the notes will fall on it, where it's going to be within the song, all of that stuff makes it much more complicated going from this angle, but all of this functionality won't go to waste. If anything, it will be reduced down from this or just incorporated into the final editor. But I'm getting a better picture of how things work now, so yeah, I think there's plenty more functionality to implement. I'm not going to go over it all again, but I think I might just do something simple next. Maybe just like toggling the UI or adding markers that denote the direction of the path, because once it gets quite long, it may be tricky to understand what direction the trace line will be moved down by the camera at some point. So little things like that will help, and they're easy wins, and at this point I could use some easy. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.